Crain's invited 3 members of this year's Women to Watch to a downtown restaurant and got their take on establishing credibility in the workplace.
You have to have credibility, too.
Absolutely.
You can't just walk in and think, and I think that that's very, very important. Your work
And
has
I think
to speak.
one of the things that's fascinating, speaking of credibility, is 20-some years ago, I guess, for a woman to be credible in a business environment, you had to almost dress like a man. Do you remember, high collars and the little ties that you used to have to wear, and a briefcase just like a man, and it was tone the jewelry down, it wasn't, and today it's okay to look like a woman, dress like a woman, be fashionable in business. So that's been I think a very big change in the last 20-some years. It's okay to be a girl.
Yes.
I think women often lead more personally. And I think there are enormous advantages in connecting to the client, to the student. On the other hand, I think one of the dangers is that we sometimes personalize situations. And so that boundary between person and role, I think the advantage is you run up very close to it, which gives you a credibility and gives you an access, but you also can't be wounded by the inevitable things that come at you when you're in a leadership position.
I know from my world, I am highly dramatic and emotional, and that's why I have an incredible partner as my father, who has an MBA from Kellogg, is very calm and rational, and all the people around me are the opposite personality of who I am. You need to surround yourself with a strong team who can put you aside and handle a situation where you would appear to be emotional and wounded. So, and I think it takes a strong person to say, you know what, I won't be able to handle this situation the best way that we can for the company. Go forth, so, and that's very important, to have a good staff.
Well, it is. What you need to do is step back, take a breath, listen, and then make your move. You just can't get caught in the trenches. When you are leading, you cannot get caught in the trenches. And you can't take anything personally. It's business.
Absolutely.
Well, and I also think that a big piece of leadership is showing up every day, taking care of yourself, having the emotional capacity to be fair, to be honest, to be receptive to the people working with you, because it's not their job to be responsible for your mental and emotional health. And I think sometimes these positions push you to the brink, and that's when you have to back up and look to the people who are working with you to help you balance.